Hi, I'm Beth Harold, founder and CEO of Outside the Box Creation. Welcome to video number 3 during the COVID quarantine for parents. Today we're going to do a printing or stamping project using items that you have in your home. So I've assembled a bunch of items that I will show you when I flip the camera to going down. But first I just wanted to talk about different supplies that you would need. You may want to put protective covering on yourself and your kids to do this project because you are going to be working with paint, and it works with any paint that you have. I have some tempera paints, otherwise known as poster paint. That may be something that you have in your home. You might also have some little sample size or even larger of paints that you've used on your walls, and that would work too, although it can be a little bit more messy dealing with that. You could also use different types of acrylic paint or different types of water-soluble ink that you might have in your home. Okay, so for paper, this is just basic printer paper or whatever you have at home, sketch pads, just about anything like that. You could even print on newspaper. That would be really fun. Let's look at some of the objects that I have assembled here. This is just the bottom of, it's a meat tray that we purchased meat or produce on from the grocery store. I like to just pour my paint onto there and then brush it on. This is another meat tray that had a really fun design in it, so I cut it out. There it is. This is a artificial leaf that I had, bubble wrap. This is a cut in half apple that was kind of rotted, Brussels sprout, an onion. Potatoes are great. The only advice I have if you're using fruits or vegetables is to try to slice them as levelly as possible so that the whole thing makes contact with the surface. This one, I drew a little star shape and cut it out. You could also do the opposite where you leave the star shape and cut out around it. I think that's a little bit tougher to do. Here's some corrugated cardboard. Here I've wrapped some yarn around a block of wood. Cups, batteries, and if you want to use something like buttons or keys, that's really fun, but you have to affix it like to the end of your cork or to a battery or a chunk of wood or something so that you can hold on to it. Okay, let's do some stamping. These I just did with the apple, and this was the corrugated cardboard. Here's the onion. Oh, that needs a little bit more paint, but it's kind of fun. With fruits and vegetables, when you slice them, if there's a lot of moisture, you want to pat it with a paper towel or a napkin. That's not as fun. I think I got too much paint on there. So oh, that's very fun. So you can see that you can really play with this and have some fun. Here's the button. Oh, there we go. There it is. See that? And the opposite side of the battery, where it's the positive end of the battery and it's got that little part that sticks out, that makes a really fun dot. How about ooh, here's the cork. You'll get to know how much paint you should put on it. When you're brushing the paint on, you want to make sure that you get enough, but not so much that it's gloppy. That's kind of fun. So you can talk to your kids about making patterns, maybe apple, apple, onion, apple, apple, onion, that sort of thing, like an AAB or an ABBA, if that makes any sense to you. You could do a border around a piece of paper and then have them draw a picture in the center or paste a photograph in the center. Or you could fold a piece of paper and make it into a card for a loved one. Maybe you put the apple on the front and write something like "you are loved" because it looks like a heart, or "an apple a day keeps the doctor away" or something, and send a card to a loved one that's far away that you're not able to see right now. I hope you have a great time exploring the objects around your house.